will continue your chapter. The chapter is necklace. When Mrs. Loisel Matilda removed the wreath from her shoulders before the glass got a final view of herself in her glory, suddenly she uttered a cry. Her necklace was not around her neck. Means she was very surprised and astonished that there was no necklace around her neck. Loisel, already half undressed, asked, "What is the matter?" She turned towards him excitedly. I no longer have Madame Forestier's necklace." He arose in dismay. "What? How is that? It is not possible." And they looked in the folds of the dress, in the folds of the cloth, in the pockets, everywhere. Then they searched everywhere. They could not find it. He asked, "You are sure you still had it when we left the minister's house?" Then the husband asked to her wife, "You are sure you still had it when we left the minister's house?" "As I felt it was as we came out, but if you had lost it in the street, we should have heard it fall. It must be in the cave." And he said that perhaps you had lost it in the street and we should have heard it fall. It must be in the cave. "As it is possible, did you take the number?" "No." "And did you notice what it was?" "No." They looked at each other utterly cast down. Finally, Loisel dressed himself again, and going, he said, "Over the track where we went on foot to see if I can find it." Means Mr. Loisel said that, "I am going over the track where we went on foot to see if I can find it." कि मैं उसी रास्ते से जा रहा हूँ जिस रास्ते से हम लोग होकर के आए हैं. Perhaps in the way I will get the necklace. And he went. She remained in her evening gown, not having the force to go to bed. Towards 7 o'clock her husband returned. He had found nothing, and in the morning at 7 o'clock her husband returned, but he had found nothing. He went to the police and to the cave offices and put an advertisement in the newspapers offering a reward. Means they went to the police and to the cave offices and put an advertisement in the newspapers offering a reward. If someone gets the necklace, if he returns the necklace, then we will give him a reward. She waited all day in a state of bewilderment before this frightful disaster. Loisel returned in the evening, his face pale. He had discovered nothing, and when her husband returned back, his face was pale. उसका चेहरा हताश था, उदास था, भीगा था. He had discovered nothing, क्योंकि उसे कुछ नहीं मिला था. He said, "Write to your friend that you have broken the clasp of the necklace and that you will have it repaired. That will give us time," he wrote as he dictated. Then he gave an idea to his wife that, "Write your friend that there is broken the clasp of the necklace and that we have given for repair, and that will give us time." And she wrote to her friend as was dictated by her husband. At the end of the week, they had lost all hope and Rosier, older by 5 years, declared, "We must replace this jewel." In a shop of the Paris Royal, they found a chaplet of diamonds which seemed to them exactly like the one they had lost. And in a shop of Paris Royal, they found a chaplet of diamonds, means they find the necklace of diamond like the shape that she was borrowed out from her friend. मतलब जैसा उसने अपने फ्रेंड से उधार लिया था, that was like the same way, but its cost was very much. It was valued at 40,000 francs. They could get it for 36,000 और उसकी जो वैल्यू थी वो 40,000 फ्रैंक्स थी और वे केवल 36,000 दे सके. Rosier possessed 18,000 francs which his father had left him और Rosier के पास 18,000 फ्रैंक्स थे जो उसके फादर उसे छोड़कर गए थे. He borrowed the rest और फिर और पैसे को उसने उधार किया. He made ruinous promises, took money from usurers and the whole race of lenders और जिनसे भी उसने पैसे उधार लिया उनसे कहा कि I will return it in time. Then he went to get the new necklace, depositing on the merchant's counter 36,000 francs. When Madame Rosier took back the jewels to Madame Forestier, the latter said to her in a frigid tone, "You should have returned them to me sooner, for I might have needed them." और जब उसने उसको वापस किया, so her friend said that उसकी दोस्त कहती हैं कि तुम्हें इसको पहले वापस करना चाहिए था क्योंकि मुझे इसकी जरूरत थी. And Madame Forestier did not open the jewel box as Madame Rosier feared. She would, what would she think if she should perceive the substitution? What should she say? Would she take her for a robber? Or then Madame Rosier was fearing that if Madame Forestier opened the jewel box, then she can make perception, then she can know the substitution. And Madame Rosier now knew the horrible life of necessity. She did her part, however completely heroically. It was necessary to pay this frightful debt. She would pay it. They sent away the maid. They changed their lodgings. They rented some rooms in an attic, and after that, they made many changes in their life, and she started to do many things by herself. Means she started to save the money because they had to pay for the debt. And she learned the obvious work of a kitchen. She washed the dishes, she washed the soiled linen, their clothes and dishcloths, which she hung on the line to dry. She took down the refuse to the street each morning on the line and brought up the water, stopping at each landing to catch her breath and clothed like a woman. Or the people she went to the grocers, the butchers and the fruiterers with her basket under arm, shopping handling to the last, so often miserable money. Means she started to do everything. She went to market and she swept the room and she cooked food. Means she did everything. And the husband worked evenings, putting the books of some merchants in order, and nights he often did इवनिंग में भी काम करता था और रात में फोटोकॉपी का काम करता था और ये काम पूरे 10 सालों तक चलता रहा। मीन्स दे स्ट्राइव हार्ड फॉर 10 years to collect the money 36,000 francs. At the end of 10 years, they had restored all. और 10वें वर्ष के लास्ट में उन्होंने सब कुछ इकट्ठा कर लिया। मैडम लूसियर seemed old now. She had become a strong, hard woman. और अब मैडम लूसियर बूढ़ी दिखने लगी थी। वह स्ट्रॉन्ग हार्ड वुमन हो गई थी। द क्रूर वुमन ऑफ द पुअर हाउसहोल्ड, हर हेयर बैडली ड्रेस्ड, her skirts curvy, her hands red. She spoke in a loud tone and washed the floors with large pails of water. But sometimes when her husband was at the office, she would seat herself before the window and think of that evening party of former time, of that ball where she was so beautiful and so flattered. But she remembered the incident that was happened at the ball party before 10 years when her husband was at the office. Then she used to sit beside the window and she thought about the incident. और वो उस इंसिडेंट के बारे में सोचती थी कि उस समय वो कितनी सुंदर लग रही थी और लोग उनकी फ्लैटिंग कर रहे थे। सभी लोग उनसे मिलना चाहते थे, सभी लोग उनसे बातें करना चाहते थे। हाउ वुड इट हैव बीन इफ शी हैड नॉट लॉस्ट द नेकलेस? हु नोज हाउ शुगर इज लाइफ एंड हाउ फुल ऑफ चेंजेस, हाउ स्मॉल अ थिंग विल रुइन और सेव वन। और वो सोचती है कि अगर वह नेकलेस नहीं गायब हुआ होता तो हमारा जिंदगी कैसा होता। One Sunday, as she was taking a walk in the James Irish to rid herself of the cares of the week, और एक संडे को वो जेम्स आइलिस पार्क में घूम रही थी। She suddenly perceived a woman walking with a child, और उन्होंने एक महिला को एक बच्चे के साथ देखा। It was Madame Forestier, still young, still pretty, still attractive. और अब वो कौन थी? मैडम फॉरेस्टियर थी। अभी भी वो यंग दिख रही थी, सुंदर दिख रही थी और अट्रैक्टिव दिख रही थी। मिस मैडम लूसियर was affected. Should she speak to her as certainly, and now that she had paid, she would tell her, or why not? She approached her. Good morning, Jenny. Her friend did not recognize her and was astonished to be so familiarly addressed by this common personage. She stammered, "But madam, I don't know. You must be mistaken." और जब वो अपनी दोस्त से बोली तो उसने उनको नहीं पहचाना और उन्हें अपना पहचान बताना पड़ा। उन्होंने कहा, "No, I am Matilda Lucier." Her friend uttered a cry of astonishment. "Oh my poor Matilda, how you have changed." कि मेरी बेचारी मैटिल्डा, तुम कैसे बदल गई हो, तुम्हारे साथ क्या हुआ है? Yes, I have had some hard days since I saw you and some miserable ones and all because of you. और तब उसने बताया कि मेरे पास मुसीबत का पहाड़ शुरू हो गया, मेरे पास दुखों का पहाड़ शुरू हो गया जब मैंने देखा। और मेरी चिंता का कारण कौन है? तुम हो। बिकॉज ऑफ मी, हाउ इज दैट? तो उनकी जो फ्रेंड रहती हैं वो कहती हैं कि कैसे, मैं कैसे। एंड बिकॉज ऑफ मी, हाउ इज दैट? यू रिकॉल द डायमंड नेकलेस दैट यू लोन मी टू वियर टू द minister's ball? As very well, I lost it कितने समय लग गए? 10 years लग गए, 10 वर्षों का समय लग गया। You can understand that it was not easy for us who had nothing, but it is finished and I am decently content। और अब मैं क्या हूँ? पूर्ण रूप से संतुष्ट हूँ। And Madam Forestier stopped short. She said, "You say that you bought a diamond necklace to replace mine." कि तुमने मुझे देने के लिए डायमंड का नेकलेस खरीदा। And while it was a fake necklace, और जबकि वह क्या था? ये फेक नेकलेस था। क्या था?
फेक नेकलेस
था। And Madam Forestier stopped short. She said, "You say that you bought a diamond necklace to replace mine, as you did not perceive it then. They were just alike." And she smiled with proud and simple joy. Madam Forestier was touched and took both her hands as she replied, "Oh my poor Matilda, mine were false." कि वो क्या था? False था, fake था। They were not worth over 500 francs। और उनकी कीमत कितनी थी? 500 francs थी। While you spent 36,000 francs for a real diamond necklace, and now you have changed yourself like the way। And that's all for today.